Hi quilting friends, I'm Edyta Sitar from Laundry Basket Quilts. Welcome to Quilting Window Live. It's Thursday and we are having the most beautiful weather outside, and I am so happy and so excited that you are here and you're wanting to watch our show all about laundry basket, quilts, fun stuff, new techniques. And guess what? Today, I have two different things that I'm gonna show you how to do it. We are gonna be playing today with English paper piecing, and we're gonna be making a little bag today for our ironing board. Are you excited? But guess what? Last week I was gone. We didn't have a live show, but I've thought of you and I thought I'd bring a little rainbow to you. So I chose three things that make me so happy. First of all, the little rainbow, the little pincushion, felt pincushion that it's so cute. Yes, last week I was in Hawaii because my kids were running marathons and triathlons and swimming and doing all the fun stuff. And you know me, I'm super proud mother. Anna scored second spot. Michael was the fifth. They rocked it. I was so proud. Actually, if we would have had a live show last week, you could not talk to me and I wouldn't be able to talk to you because I pretty much lost my voice from just cheering them on, just like I cheer you on, guys, that you can do anything in quilting if you wanna. And to help you achieve the best quilting experiences, I'm hoping that Laundry Basket Quilts, myself and our team provide you with so many beautiful things. So nice rainbow pincushion. I hope it brings a little joy to your sewing room when you look at it. I really like that one. But another rainbow thing, it's sitting right next to me. I know, all eyes on this bundle. Look at how pretty it is. It goes poppy seeds. It's tiny little polka dots on beautiful colorful backgrounds. Look at this array of colors. We're gonna have so many beautiful quilts made with this collection, and next week's show is gonna be all about poppy seeds. So I'm just gonna tease you a little bit with this bundle. There are 36 gorgeous pieces in this bundle, and it is just so sweet. I especially love the lights with all the cute little polka dots. Some of them have multicolor polka dots. Most of them have the same color polka dot on it. So that's another fun thing for today. Yes, I have not only brought rainbow bundles for you guys, but I have a huge, beautiful stack of quilts that I'm gonna show you in the end of the show. You know the routine now. We're gonna start with what's new at Laundry Basket. We're gonna check some fun new products, then move on to our little technique I wanna share with you. Today, like I said, English paper piecing, because a lot of you are working on the Mother's Love quilt that is just gorgeous. But then I'm gonna show you that fun bag for your ironing board, because I know many of you love the wool ironing boards, but how do you keep it nice and clean? Just wait, I have a fun surprise for you. But before we do that, another fun thing that brings a rainbow to my life is our Rainbow Scraps book. Look at all those beautiful projects. And I thought with this bundle, the Poppy Seeds bundle, oh, we are gonna have a colorful show next week, because so many projects from the Rainbow Scraps can be made with this gorgeous new collection from Andover. I love Andover's fabric, the quality, the look, the finish, and all the beautiful designs that I work so hard to bring it in for you. I'm putting those goodies next to me because, as usual, we're gonna have a contest. I'm gonna have some questions for you guys, and I hope you listen so you can answer them correctly and win something fun and special. Something that brings joy to my life and a little rainbow is a Creative Grits rulers. And one of my favorite Creative Grits ruler is this one. This one is made for trimming corners or cutting half square triangles. This one is really fun. If you have not used it yet, you need to try it. And I love that the instructions are right in it. So that's another fun rainbow thing. Now, are you ready for something super cool and exciting? I'm hiding a brand new antique quilt that I just got it, and I'm gonna show it to you, the quilt, in just a little bit, the whole quilt. when we have our trunk show. But guess what? Could not help myself. As soon as I got the quilt, I got so inspired. I was like, I have to make this quilt myself. Many times I love antique quilts because the quilts bring to me such a joy and such an inspiration, and I want to make those quilts myself. Guess what? I got a pattern called Friendship. We just finished the pattern. It's just so simple, so fun. And we have a brand new pre-cut kit. So all your strips are completely pre-cut for this wonderful Friendship quilt. And yes, stay tuned, because when you see the quilt, you're gonna get a quilting bug, I call it, that it's not gonna stop. It's gonna push you right into your stash, and all that you're gonna want to do is cut 108 strips in dark and 108 strips in light. Or don't want to cut, you're gonna go to our website and get the kit, because all the strips are pre-cut. I want to show you this. This is incredible. We're so happy with the results that we get from pre-cutting. The fabrics are folded together, so you're gonna see all these multiple colors that are stacked together. You're gonna take one by one, and on the top of the kit you have all of the dark colors. And I love this kit because it has blues, but it also have the most beautiful blacks. And there in the bottom of the kit, you have all your lights. So you're gonna be taking one light, one dark strips, sewing them together and enjoying it and just going right through it. Why did I so quickly decide to make on this? It wasn't just me. My friend Debbie is here in town because this weekend we have our retreat. And guess what? When Debbie saw the quilt, immediately she was like, I want to make this one too. So I was like, yep, we need a kit, and we need a pre-cut one. The antique quilt, when I show you, you're gonna really love it, and I thought I right away recommend for you. So pre-cut kit, brand new pattern, but also the quilt is beautifully hand quilted with a Baptist fan. And I want to point it to you that we have hand quilting thread from YLI that is really, really nice. I really like this one. And we have beautiful needles that maybe you want to use it. So I'm actually getting right away my kit, my pattern, and those two, because I want to have a nice hand quilted quilt. But because I'm saving time on cutting, I'm gonna have extra time to hand quilt and put some fun stitches into it. So something brand new from Laundry Basket. I'm super, super excited about that one. I know many of you are excited about our new curl quilt, because curl quilt, we are going to do a quilt-along. That quilt-along starts on May 17. So get your kit. We have beautiful kits right here, and I'm gonna show you the quilt. Yes, I did finish quilting, put a binding on last week. It was so much fun to put the binding on this quilt, and everywhere that I went with the quilt and I'm stitching, people were stopping and like, wow, this is so beautiful. Can I have it? I'm like, nope, go to Laundry Basket Quilts. This one is mine. Yeah, because I met up with many family members when we went to the race, and everybody loved the quilt. And of course, remember, Mom with it. Carol, we have the beautiful kit. Go to our website and we're gonna quilt along. We're gonna start in the center and build on the blocks, make the beautiful flowers for the outside. There is only tiny bit of applique for the stems. I'm gonna point it to you. A little bit how to do it, how I did it. And then we have a beautiful border on the outside. So that is our next quilt along. Pattern is also available on our website. And if you want a little support and little reminder, we have beautiful kitchen towels that are printed with that same design. So you can have the kitchen towel in the kitchen just like a little support, like a little reminder. Go in your sewing room, start up on your fabrics, get get your fabric prep, because on May 17, we're gonna kick in the most incredible quilt along for you. This quilt is beautiful. There are other cute little kitchen towels that you will find with that collection, with our Lighthouse collection. I don't have a Lighthouse today on my table because I thought we're gonna focus a little bit more on the dark colors and look at some beautiful traditional quilts with dahlia or tea dyed. And since I'm going tomorrow to set up our retreat, I pulled some of my favorite quilts for the retreat, and one of the quilts that we are going to be making at the retreat is Juliet, that it's right here. And the second quilt for this retreat, the girls chose the tea biscuit. I have to tell you, every time I look at tea biscuit, I want to make another one of those quilts. And my friend Debbie also already have that one in her stash. So I have a feeling this weekend is going to be amazing, and I want to share some of that excitement with you. But Lighthouse, we have kitchen towels, we have fabrics, we have beautiful silhouettes, what are applique pieces with fusible webbing on it that you can enjoy it from that same collection, because there are some quilts like the Mother's Love quilt that has applique in it. So that's something fun and exciting. And you know what? I'm going to save one of those for one of our door prizes. Do you see what a cool door prizes we have today? You better stay tuned and pay attention, like I said. And remember what day we start, how many pieces, here, there, all these questions that I'm going to be asking you. I don't know, I'm going to maybe ask you what place Anna took in the race. I was so proud of her. Guys, it was totally a girl power. She got in that water, and I was just praying that she finish it. No, she did not just finish. She bolted out when she was done and started running to grab her bike and go on the race. Don't start Michael on telling you all about it, because he was the proudest dad ever. And Mike, oh, guys, yes?
Oh, no. Continue, sorry.
Yeah.
I just want to, we just want to make sure the date for Carol is the 27th.
Oh, thank you so much,
Yes.
Erin, for reminding me.
We have two big events
yes.
in May. So.
Oh, I totally
Yes.
forgot about our second event. And that's what May 17 got stuck in my head. Yes, Carol starts on the 27th on May. But guess what? On May 17, we have our next virtual class. This is so exciting. I have so many fun things for you guys prepare. And just to tell you, between our curl quilt along, our next virtual class, and I know you want to know what's our next virtual class. Let me tell you, we're gonna make this little cutie. So many of you wanted to make this quilt with me, and I will be honored to do that one with you. And guess what? Our next class topic is nature, the inspiration and therapy for quilters. So we're gonna be making this quilt and talking about how nature inspires us and how incredible therapy it gives us just by looking at the flowers, trees, and nature, birds, bugs, anything that's around us. So I think that connection between nature and quilters is, again, incredible therapy for us. So this is going to be our next class. This class is on May 17. I'm sorry I said it wrong. Our quilt along Carol starts on May 27. 17, 27. I'm so excited about it. But we have pre-cut kits, completely pre-cut kits for you. So you're gonna be able to just purchase the kit, start making. You can make a one small kit quilt, or you can buy multiple kits and make a larger quilt if you would want it. Or if you would like to, we're gonna have the again, the class is going to be $24.95. Your pattern, your PDF pattern comes with the class kit. You need to order online. If you want it, we're going to have a small acrylic templates, or maybe you have larger templates from Pinehurst, from the larger blocks. You can use those templates to cut the smaller pieces. I will show both of you during the class. But I have the cutest little surprise for you during the class. There will be something in the woods that I think you're gonna really like. I'm not gonna tell you what it's going to be, but I'm gonna give you a little clue how cute the houses looks with the tree. I'm not saying one of those houses gonna end up in our quilt, but there may be something fun happening in the middle of the woods. So in the class, we will reveal that and have some fun. And all the girls that take the class, just like last time, you got your PDF pattern for the project, but then in the end of the class, I had a surprise for everybody that took the class, additional project and the PDF pattern with it. So if you want to sign up May 17, all that you need is sign up for your class. You get the pattern with it. You can use your own fabrics. I'm going to show cutting. Also, we're going to have the pre-cut kits. You can purchase them online and just come in and have some fun with us. It was so much fun last time when we did the class. And I just want to remind you guys, you can purchase the class, and if you cannot take it live, you own the class, so you can do it yourself anytime you want. You can play it for yourself and stream it anytime you wanted to. The one minus, you're not going to be able to send us messages and then we can answer them live, but I can guarantee you all the girls that took the class, they asked so many questions that we answer. It was very nice because probably somebody asked the same thing that you would want to ask. So if you cannot take it on that day, still try to get that class so you can have fun. What's different between our live classes comparing to just our YouTube channel and our videos? It is just a little bit different. We put so much more. It's 4 hours. The class is much longer. During the 4 hours, we can answer a lot of different questions. And of course, in 4 hours, I can show you guys so much more than I can do it in a half an hour video just on a YouTube. So huge benefits, $24.95, and you get the pattern. What is just wonderful. Come on, sign up and do the class with me. I'm so excited for you guys. Now, our curl quilt along, we are gonna do the same way that we did it before. We're gonna do a blogs and we're gonna do small videos for every step, so that way we're quilting together. And this time, again, I'm gonna be posting on Instagram. But speaking of Instagram, thank you for all your kind comments, all your messages. I'm getting to all of it as soon as I can. I actually am gonna need a help to answer all of your questions soon. But keep sending them. Make sure you repost our pictures. If you like something, please repost. We love for you to do it. Tag your friends on it. And if you're making projects with our designs, please tag me on it. I always look at it and we always make sure that we like your posts and repost them as well. So thank you for all of the hard work that you do with us on social media to spread a fun word and spread beautiful things from Laundry Basket Quilts. And speaking of beautiful things and travel, you know me and trips around the world. I follow my kids everywhere I can. And one of my favorite quilts is this one, Trip Around the World. We have this kit in 3 different color options. And this one is again pre-cut into strips. You piece it, then you cut the section. If you need a quilt and something to make it really quick, this one is really fun. I really like that one. We do have the pattern for all the directions that you need to make your projects a total success. So I like those pre-cut ones, and we have this one in 3 color options. Like I said, we have a one that it's the Lady Tulip. We only have few of them. So if you want something bright and fun, grab it. And so many of your grandkids and kids are going to college this year, finishing, graduating. What a fun quilt to make it for graduation. And then you put names around the world. You can put it in some of those squares. So really fun. One of our best sellers is our Alaska pattern and a kit. We have it in blue. We have it in rainbow. We also have it in the beautiful Dahlia collection, and the quilt top is hanging behind Erin today. Isn't that lovely? And that one is from our block of the month. So many of you signed up for block of the month, but we're getting so many more requests for this beautiful quilt. Right now we have a pre-cut one in Twinkle pre-cut, and we also have it in English Garden. So if you want a pre-cut kit for it, we do have it. If you want a regular kit, we have it as well. And this is that one, Alaska Beach House. And this one, we also have it in large, so that way you have those bigger pieces. But please remember, you have to grab different pattern because you want the pieces to be larger. So that is another fun projects that maybe you wanted to do it. But I can tell all eyes are on our Juliet. We're gonna have so much fun at the retreat making this quilt. And to speed things up, I did some things to the kit for my girls. So when they come to the retreat, I'm gonna set them on success and make sure that they get it done in those 3.5 days. If you ever want to come to our retreat, please go ahead to our website and sign up. I think we have 1 or 2 cancellations for this one. Life happens, and you know, the girls are so sad they cannot come. So if you still want to catch this retreat, you can still travel tomorrow and be there on time for Saturday morning. So, but if you ever want to be part of our retreats, please email us. We put you on a waiting list. Our fall retreat is solid book right now, but you never know. Like I said, last minute people cancel, and then we can let you know. Now, Juliet quilt, we did it in 2 color options. We did it with the tea-dyed collection, what it's just stunning, and we also did it with the Dahlia collection. Both kits include all of the applique pre-cut pieces, and they're just so nice to open and easy to do. And do not be afraid of this quilt and this kit. I made sure that things were lined up very nice. And if you want to, we did a quilt along with Juliet in January, so you can watch videos and maybe make the quilt watching the videos that we did. And I gave so many nice tips on how to successfully complete that quilt. I know you like some simple things, some more difficult things. I love variety of quilts. Even when it's a simple quilt like this color wave. And oh guys, when I took this quilt with me, because I was working on a binding, I took it with me to Hawaii. This was another one that everybody wanted. I think it's because those beautiful color wave. Look at this. Isn't that stunning? Oh, this is a variety of Century Solids and our English Garden bundle. So if you wanna, you can make those. We also have a beautiful kit right here. So you can go ahead, and the box is so nice. You can go ahead and enjoy this wonderful quilt using our kit. So this is Color Wave, so much fun. I really like that one too. And the quilt came out so special. I used a very simple feather quilting on it, and I used a 108-inch white fabric to cut my bindings. So I only have 3 seams on my bindings because the 108 went so nicely around it. So right there, another fun project that I want to move on to is this beautiful Low Quilts Club project. This time, this month, we did a patchwork basket. You know, Easter coming up. I wanted you guys to have a cute basket with flowers. The appliques are completely pre-cut for you, and we use the fabrics from our Dahlia collection to color the quilt. Beautiful, fun background. All the layout, appliques, everything is included. If you don't know what Low Quilts Club is, it's a subscription that you can join. We have multiple subscriptions, blocks of the month, plus our Low Quilts Club, our Fabric Club, and there is another fun subscription coming up in the summer. I'm going to tell you about this later when we introduce one of our newest collection, Quilt Centrals. So with that one, we have something prepping something fun and exciting. So a lot of nice things. Now you guys love from our beautiful patterns from Dahlia collection, you loved the Dahlia Star. This is the quilt that it's right here. It's so lovely. I cannot wait to hang this one this weekend at the retreat so all the girls can enjoy it, get inspired, and finish the project. This one is another one that we had it completely pre-cut, and this one is so much fun. Includes all those applique pieces. Many times we don't pre-cut like the biggest, largest pieces because in case your 1/4-inch seam allowance was a little smaller or a little bigger, you can adjust those pieces to fit your project perfectly. But everything, all the triangles in the star, all the diamonds are pre-cut for you. And we do have a lovely templates that go with this one. They're just so, so nice. So that one is the Dahlia Star. Guys, are you excited about the Mother's Love quilt and making the quilt? How many of you have purchased the kit? Many? Yes? Yes? Mm-hmm. So if you like that project and don't want this one, the Dahlia Star, if you like that one, we also have matching kitchen towels for it. And notice how I'm weaving the kitchen towels through my presentation today because I have a surprise for you guys. Can I tell them the surprise already?
Yes.
Yes?
Go for it.
So guess what? This weekend, if you buy kitchen towels, if you buy 3, you get 1 free. And just wait, you have to see what I make with my kitchen towels. You're gonna want a kitchen towel just so you can do that too. So stay tuned. I'm gonna show you something from my ironing board, but you already know the towels are so cute. They're perfect for the summer. They're perfect to decorate your kitchen, but also wonderful for a gift. So if you want it, and I'm gonna save one right here on the top, so that way we have one. Maybe, you know what? I'm gonna do Carol because Carol is our quilt-along. All these cute goodies. Yes, we have 4 door prizes, so that is amazing. Now, speaking of fun and exciting things, you know me and my socks. I can't help myself. And we just got those. Those are the butterfly ones. Look at how sweet and cute they are. All this design, the details on it. Isn't that stunning? So sweet. Anytime I want something fun, and a little bit more exciting, I wear very plain shoes. I pop a nice fun color socks and I feel so, so special and so good. So now I have just few more patterns to show you from our quilts that we're gonna see today. Tea Biscuit is the one that is behind me, and we do have completely pre-cut kit for this one. Look at this. I'm gonna pull this out. So all of the trays have blocks. You open it up, mix your pieces around, and then start sewing. And it tells you right there to shuffle your pieces so you get a really fun color combinations in your biscuits. Right there, and all the light background is from our Pebble collection that it's so pretty. If you need some really pretty lights, Pebbles are just wonderful. Look at how pretty this collection is. So many beautiful lights, so nice. I keep stacking on those because they're just make the bright colors pop so nice. Look at it, the contrast between the light and the dark. For the new quilt, the Friendship quilt, I picked very similar lights, but I tweaked it a little bit with a little bit tea dye into it because I wanted the look of the quilt to be similar to my antique quilt. So Tea Biscuit, so much fun. Then we're gonna be looking at Maryam quilt. I love this quilt. I love the half square triangle, the stars in the center. Then right next to me, right here, we have a basket blossom, and that one has beautiful basket design on it. So simple, so fun, and this is all pieced really nice. So it's one of my older patterns, but very good one. And now Georgina is the Irish chain one. I really like this one too. Very simple, very fun to do it. So those are just few more things that I wanted to share with you. Should we start with our English paper pieces? I think so. And then I'm gonna show you something fun and exciting. So I have prepared here a little bit of English paper piecing because our mother's love quilt and kit is based on it. This whole quilt is going to be hand pieced. I'm starting on mine, and I just want to share with you things that I do. I am not a fussy cutter, but I'm a fussy picker, they call it, and I'm gonna show you how I do it. Oh, the pattern is right here. So this is Mother's Love. When you open the pattern, you have a basic directions on English paper piecing and how I do my paper piecing. I, of course, start with fabrics. I'm gonna move this to the side a little bit so you guys get to see it. I have all my fabrics, and today's samples is a little bit different colors than what's in a pattern because I just grab scraps, and I sometimes when I start project, I like to practice a little bit. I don't know if you do that. And this is probably gonna end up making a little jacket. Yes, it's a little surprise for my retreaters, but don't tell them. Oops, some of our retreaters are watching.
Oh, I think so.
Oop. Okay, I better don't say another word. But, so look at this. I always take my fabric, I press them. I love crisp or best press. You can use either one, but I press my fabric, and then what I do is I cut strips. And the strips can be cut at 2 inches or 2.5. Most likely I would cut my strips at 2. Many times what I do is I take my template and look at the fabric. For example, let's say this fabric, I look at it, how things repeat in a fabric. Do I'm gonna catch some flowers or no? How do they line up? Maybe doing this way gives me a little bit more of what I'm looking for. But I am not fussy cutting for my English paper piecing. I'm fussy picking because I'm very frugal. I don't go very rare that I go put the template right middle of the flower and cut it, because to me I feel like I'm wasting fabric. So what I like to do is I cut strips. So for example, I took this fabric and cut strips. Okay, I cut my strips at 2 inches, but like I said, you could cut it at 2 or 2.5. And all that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be placing my templates right over, and then with a rotary I'm gonna be cutting my pieces out one after the other, just like this. Sometimes I'm over the flower, sometimes I'm over the blue, sometimes my flower end up on the edge. It's okay. For as many pieces that you have to cut, just cut a bunch, and then what you do is you're gonna start grouping your pieces. So for example, I'm gonna pull up this one because you will relate to this fabric. I have a center and I start laying my pieces, and notice some were just blue, some had a flower on it. So I position the flower one every third one, so I have a flower spinning. Notice they're not completely exact the same, but they please my eye, and I still feel really good about it, that they're nice and fun, and I'm using what I have, and I put my blue in between. I maybe rotate a little bit to keep my those little tiny flowers onto the outside. And this is how I would line up a block. When it's a block like this, where I use this as a center, even if it's not in a center, I still love it and enjoy it. And then I would use other hexagons to go around it to line it up. For fabric like this, where it doesn't have much of a direction, doesn't have much of a design, is super easy. But for fabric like this one, where there is a bigger flower, bigger design, it matters to me that I do my best, but I don't waste too much fabric. So by cutting your strip, cutting your pieces, and then looking for similar pieces to put in a flower, you get that fussy cut look without not so much waste. Now, this one was a fun one, and I just start picking and pulling this one. And what I do is, let me show you. So for this one, I looked at my strip. And when I cut it 2 inches, I took my, oh, where did I lose my template? Oh, it's right here. I put my pieces right over. Look at this. I put my pieces right over, and I noticed that if I want this to be someplace in the middle of it, I would have not been able to do it. So that's why I check my template and I placed it this way, and I cut a larger strip so that way I can be putting pieces and have them a little bit more organized and a little bit more fussy for especially that one. And this one is in the middle of your star right there. So if you want to, you could do something fun and exciting. So what do? Once I cut my fabric, so I took a template, I placed it over the strip, I cut my fabrics, then I go ahead and place my little English paper. I'm gonna put a little glue on the back of my paper, place it right in the middle. I love our English paper pieces because they have fun messages and they are not so stiff, and that works good with my hands. They're getting old. And now all that I'm gonna do, I just center it up and I'm gonna put a touch of glue on the side. I like to hold it in my hand. I feel like I can control it a little bit better. Then I'm gonna put another little strip of a glue, turn it over, and I'm gonna keep going like this and turn over the edges to prep some hexagons for me for the next step, what would be the English piecing. And I want to share with you just few, and this is how I'm gonna do my quilt. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna prep bunch of stuff, cut strip, prep bunch of hexagons, and then enjoy it. So I would be doing this. Look at how cute. Wow, is that fun? But once I have my hexagons, let me go back to this one. I'm gonna start sewing together. Once you have a flower lined up, okay, I always like to double check, look at it. Then I'm gonna go ahead and start sewing it. You can sew it by machine with a tiny small zigzag stitch. And if you do it by machine, you still wanna use incredible threads. And there are two threads that I would highly recommend. You can use this thread, what it's the Invisifill from Wonderfill. It comes in many colors. I love this color right here. Oh, just ran away from me. This is a polyester thread, weight 80. No, this weight 100. This is weight 100. Then if you rather have a cotton thread, this is a Orfil thread, weight 80, that it's excellent for hand piecing as well, appliquing or English paper piecing. I already have this thread. I want to show you the difference between the threads. So notice it. I'm going to try to rip this one. It took me a little bit of a power to rip it because it's a polyester one, and this is the cotton one. It's easier to rip it. So when you using this thread, I recommend don't cut long strings, cut shorter one. And even for this one, shorter is better because such a thin thread, it likes to like wound up and create knots. So I just do a shorter one. And also when you English paper piecing, you're wearing the thread out every time you're pulling. So putting a little wax on it, really fun. So I have started my pieces. I have my wonderful needle right here. And I'm using embroidery needle because it has a bigger eye, so it's very easy for me to thread. And I like this size. And this one is embroidery needle size 11. And you know, I use it for all my binding. I always like this needle. It just fits my hand. It's probably like a pair of shoes. Once you get used to it, it's your favorite ones and you keep using it. And look at this. So I already stitched right here. Next seam, I have to stitch right here. So what I'm gonna do is gently fold this and match the edges that I want to stitch next. And all that I need to do is just do a little whip stitch, and I'm keeping my fingers and my nails nice and close. And you know what? I could not, I almost like lay it on my finger, lay the needle, and then just go through it. And I almost with my fingers, I keep the margins where I need to stitch. So I keep holding it rather close, and the paper is pushing me away, so I'm only grabbing the edge of the edge, and I'm putting quite a few stitches. Can you use a double on the thread? Yes, if you wanted to. I'm using a single. Single is enough for me, and I'm doing a lot of stitches, so I'm going a lot of nice whip stitches one after the other. I just want to finish, so I want to show you how pretty it is and how you cannot see the thread because we're using such a thin thread. First English paper piece quilt that I ever did, I did with the thread from Orifil 2370 in weight 50, and I have to tell you, I'm proud of myself. Not bad. You could not see it. Look at how pretty this is. So you could hardly see any stitches right there because we're using this little darker color is better. The lighter color pops. When we stitch the backgrounds, I'm gonna use the lighter color because I wanna blend right into that seam. So this package is quite convenient for me because I can switch it back and forth, but any dark blues, even because it's a beige, but it's like it camouflages itself into my seam. So it's really, really nice. So what I would do is use that thread, but at the beginning I use a thread weight 50 from Orifil 2370, what is also like a taupey beige color. When I look at today at the quilt, I cannot see the stitches because the colors blend in. I'm super proud of it. But as I got older, maybe my stitches are not as good. So I'm trying to help myself by choosing a better and a thread that hides a little bit better. So there you go. You know now about me how I hide my low stitches. I still love them, still enjoy it. I cannot wait to make this quilt. This is gonna be my summer project, little bit by little bit. And what is fun about it, I'm gonna be making pink flowers, red flowers, setting them up to the zigzag setting. A lot of the colors will repeat to give a really nice look to the quilt. You will have some chances to fussy cut stuff, but like I said, fussy pick stuff, cutting the strips, then picking it to create a nice collages. That's the way that I would go. If you want to do true fussy cutting, you're gonna need extra fabrics. In the kit we have added a little bit extra, but not enough for you to cut up one flower in the middle or another someplace else. So just remember that. Try to stay really nice and focus on your results, and try to be frugal with your cutting, because I know you girls, your eyes locks in with a flower and that's all that you want. Or maybe your eyes lock with a cute little cherry, and then all that you want is those cherries in every single block. Those cherries going to be in some of the blocks because they're center of a lot of the flowers that I have in the quilt. Look at how sweet this looks. Isn't that adorable? I'm so excited about this project. This is gonna be great. So do you have any questions on this before we move on? Before I forget, a few tools that I really like. Rotary for sure for cutting. Template starting, then rotary to cut from strips, cut strips, then cut from strips my pieces. Small scissor is something that always sits in my little a packet for English paper piecing. I like this stiletto because if my hand doesn't do it, I can turn my pieces with the stiletto when I'm gluing them. Our paper, I really like this paper and I keep it pretty much the whole time in a quilt. You can glue it or you can baste it, and the direction in here tells you can baste it, because if you don't want the glue, I showed you with the glue, there's something that maybe you wanted to do it. In all times, the English paper pieces were basted. We today have the luxury of glue. I love those little clips because when I make a set of pieces, I clip them so I have all my flowers in a cute little sets like this. So that way I can do one flower at a time and everything is nicely organized for me. Also, I brought this up because those needles are incredible for hand piecing. There's the straw needles. I do use the embroidered, but I know a lot of girls like those needles as well. So we have those available on our website. I'm super excited for you guys. I think you're gonna love this project. But guess what? Erin is very excited about the next project. I actually have to move it off that board because I want to show you something. You probably didn't even notice that I was using my ironing board to display what I was showing you.
And we do have quite a few questions about mother's love too.
Yes, so. I love that. Let's answer those before we go to the bag because I have everything on a table right now in case I have to show it again.
Perfect. Our first question was from Nita, and she was wondering, do you wax your thread?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's what I said. If it's, when you start piecing, it's nice to run it through the wax, and there's so many wonderful wax out there, including one of our friends. She makes a wonderful wax, and our retreaters have received those, and many of you have received it in your shipment with your local Quilts Club. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're super excited about that one, that you're using it.
Yes. I thought this was a really good question, and a couple people kind of asked a similar one. Dixie was wondering, what stitch would you use if you sewed it on a machine?
So what I use, I like to use is the smallest zigzag stitch. So the same thread, nice thin thread, and I would have used the wonderful thread because it's the 100, it's the thinnest I can get it. And what I would do it is a tiny little zigzag, and you need to practice. So that's what it's good to make 1 or 2 blocks like from scraps and practice, because I'm telling you, on a machine it could go quite fast. You'd be surprised.
Yeah.
And it's the same technique. You would be doing the same thing. You will be taking your pieces. If you have a new piece, you place it right sides together and just place it on your machine, and a tiny little zigzag, just like you do applique, machine applique. You only want to grab just the edge of it, just right there. And then all that you will do is open it up and then fold it again and then stitch this side. So you keep going and keep stitching, keep going. I'm gonna be, when I'm on a road, I sure gonna want to make hand piece flowers. But maybe when I'm at home and I get tired of hand piecing, I'm gonna be stitching on a machine. There is nothing wrong with changing technique during the process. In the end, all that you want is a finished project, not something that you can complete because you run out of steam. You had the idea, you want to do it, but it's taking you too long and you're losing interest. Change the technique. I do it many times. I start my applique maybe by hand, I do some by machine, then I end up adding fusible webbing flowers to it, just so I have it done and I enjoy it. And guess what? You still do the exercise of doing 3 different techniques in quilting.
Yeah.
Do we have any other questions?
Yes. Taylor was wondering, do you have any tips for avoiding sewing through the papers?
Exactly what I was showing you. Just position your fingers at the very edge, because your fingers are gonna be stopping you from going through the paper. Your fingers, like I lay my needle and the paper is gonna push you away. I can guarantee you that. So it's when you doing it on a machine, you're just gonna have to pay attention, because the machine will go through the paper, and you don't want the paper to be stuck there for later on when you're peeling it away.
Yeah. And actually, one came out in from April just now, and for those Tulip brand needles, what size were those?
Those are 11.
Perfect.
Yes, size 11. They're really, really nice.
And then we had a couple people ask, just to confirm, how big is the Mother's Love quilt?
Mother's Love quilt is 88.5 by 79. So it's a nice big size quilt. This is gonna be your favorite quilt on your bed, one of a kind. The applique adds so much to it. If you change your mind and don't want to do the applique, the design is still so beautiful. I do love putting the applique over the lighter hexagons, simply because this is like very special quilt to us. So All right, can we move on to something fun and exciting? I know you guys think this is another one of those cute bags, but guess what? You are wrong. It's not just the bag. This is a cover for my wool board. So what I have it is my wool board inside this cover. Do you see it? I'm not gonna pull it. I have to bend it to pull it. I make my bag very tight, nice and tight. So what I do is I measure my wool mat, add 1 inch on each side because I did French seams on it. I'm gonna pull it just to show you because you're gonna wanna see it. Okay, and what I do is then I take a piece of fabric 1 inch bigger on each side and I cut it width of a fabric. Then I measure from here to here and I cut it again inch bigger. Okay, because I want my bag to cover my whole mat. Then I go ahead from the leftover, cut 2 strips for my handle, for each handle, and cut 2 strips to finish right here. I start by making my handles just by stitching it, turning them right side up, and top stitch on the left and right to give a little extra strength to my handles and make them really nice and taller. Then I place my handles, place my lining finish piece, stitch, flip it open, then double stitch, then I go ahead and sew my sides. I keep my bag right side out, wrong sides together, make a stitch, then I turn it over and stitch one more time for French seams. So everything is nicely finished inside. Look at this. Isn't it nice? So it's not fraying, not doing something crazy, but this is my bag. And now, because the bag is so nice, so light, I can go ahead, and I love to use our wovens for it. If you have a woven, if you have an old piece of linen, you maybe have this tablecloth that your guests spilled this beautiful red wine on it, but this whole side is still so beautiful. You can make a cover for your wool board, because guess what? When you're using best press or any spray or keep spraying onto your project, some of it goes into your board. And I like to keep my board nice and clean and protected, so that way, and on the go, of course, I can have this right over, and all that I would do is take my projects and iron them right here. If I need a little bit fresher side, I flip it one right over. If I have to go to visit my girlfriends, I take it right with me. And guess what? If I need to, I'm pretty sure I can slip my cutting board right with it, and I am ready to quilt for hours. So when you go to retreats or places, maybe you want it, but remember, use your bag as to your protection for your mat. Now, in case you're not going anywhere, but you still need a fun protection for your mat, you can take one of our kitchen towels, look what I did, and just fold it right here on the back. Let me show you. You fold it just about halfway. You stitch, flip it over, and now you can pop it, your board, right into it, just like this. And guess what? It stays really nice, it covers, and you can use your kitchen towel to protect your board. And when the plastic is not on it, the towel stays really nice and even, so it doesn't move. I have a plastic on my board because it's a brand new one, and I used mine for this example for you guys, but you can cover it just like this. And guess what? When you're done and over, you can rip this apart and still use it for kitchen towels, or easy to wash. Why not? I love it because you can use all these beautiful designs that are quilting designs for your little cover for your sewing room. So just something, maybe you want to do it. I enjoy making fun things for my sewing room, and I know you enjoy it too. But now I promise you a beautiful trunk show. I better start moving along because you guys have been so patient. Do we have any other questions?
Yes, we actually have quite a handful of this question come through today.
Yes.
Will we be, I'm speaking on behalf, will we be doing a mystery quilt this year?
Oh,
We got this
yes,
question
we
like 7
will.
times today.
Yes, we are doing mystery. This year we have one mystery because a year before we had two. We had a spring and a summer. This year we're doing one mystery and it's a summer mystery. So right after Carol, I'm going to start telling you about our mystery a little bit before that. Guys, do we have a mystery for you this year? We actually have 2 quilts that we're going to choose from. Which one is going to go for mystery because we have such a beautiful brand new designs and I'm so thankful and so excited about it. But let's go back into Carol because that comes out first. But yes, mystery for sure. Erin is excited about it too. She's actually voting for one of the quilts. She's like, I want you to make this one. So this is our curl quilt. This is our quilt along that we're gonna do. Notice the pieces are not too small but not too big. The quilt is lovely. You can make the quilt bigger if you want it by adding even more borders. It starts beautifully in the center with this part. Very simple. There isn't anything difficult about it. A lot of the pieces, the colors repeat, so it's very organized. And then we move on to the flowers. With the flowers, we're gonna be piecing the tips of the flowers, adding the branches as applique. So first piece, then we fuse it and stitch around with a blue thread around the edges. So super fun. I highly recommend if you want to make this quilt, go to our website, get the fabric. This is our beautiful backing that we have, 108-inch backing, and I quilted my quilt with feather and braids and alternate, and then on the edges I did a little scallops and a little circles to finish. I finished with a red binding right here. That's what I've been stitching it, and I tell you that 80 weight thread from Orifil or that 100 weight thread from Wonderfil is wonderful for bindings too. So that is the first one. I'm going to be laying the quilts this way. Now I know you guys were so excited about this. If you have purchased Dahlia collection, if you have purchased our Practical Magic collection, or if you want it, we just made a kit. I love the kit. You can be making this beautiful quilt. This is one of my new antique quilts. When I got it, I was so excited. It's nice and thick. It has a lot of batting in it. It's probably nice wool batting, and the stitching is in Baptist fan, one of the most popular. Look at how big and wonderful those stitches are, but so delightful. Really, really nice quilt. The black parts of the quilt are coming apart a little bit, but I don't mind. You know what? This quilt did exactly what I needed to do. Get me excited about making things. Like, I'm not excited enough, but do you get excited when you see beautiful quilts? I think that's why you come and watch our shows, because it just feels so good to want to do something, make something lovely. This one is Georgiana. This is a beautiful Irish chain quilt. It's so lovely. I have a yellow backgrounds and beautiful batiks and traditional fabrics mixing together. One of collections that I designed for Moda. This one is so much fun. I love that yellow background on that one. This one is Kings Valley, and it's one of our free patterns that we have on our website. This one is so much fun, but I thought I'd bring this one today because the coloring of it is so beautiful, and it reminds me a little bit of our Dahlia collection. Look at all those gorgeous fabrics. This one is fun. You could use jelly rolls for those rectangles and just start putting nice fabrics together. That's so exciting. Now this is our Alaska quilt. I'm gonna move this bundle so I can open a little bit better the quilts for you guys. Look at this. And maybe I'm going to start asking you questions and you can answer so you can win all those beautiful door prizes that I have. How many stripes were in that quilt that I show you, that antique quilt that called Friendship? In the kit, we have put so many strips in a light and a dark. Can you tell me how many strips you need in dark and in light for this quilt? All right, I hope you paid attention. This is our Alaska quilt and I'm so excited about this one. This one is made with Practical Magic. I'm excited about the new one, the one that it's hanging behind Erin. That one is done with our beautiful collection Dahlia. So pretty. We already have answers.
And they're starting to come
Girls
through.
and guys, pay attention.
But you know what? We actually do.
I love that. Look at this beautiful quilt, guys. Oh, love it. Isn't that stunning? This one calls Maryam. I like the 8-point stars in the middle. That's one of my older quilts, but I also always love to bring quilts back to show you. So many nice fabric, black half square triangles, beautiful points, 8-point stars set in yellow or orange, batiks mixing with traditional fabrics. So many fun colors in that one. So many good memories when I was making this. My mom was visiting from Poland when I was making that one. So do we have an answer?
We do. We have a
Love
winner.
that.
So the question was, how many light strips and how many dark strips are included in that new Friendship pre-cut kit, or
Yes.
the pattern itself? The answer is 108 dark and 108 light, and our winner is Hope Volp.
Oh, Hope, you are winning a beautiful kitchen towel with our Dahlia, with our Carol collection quilt on it. So you're gonna be a winner of that. This is so cute. I'm gonna keep it to the side so the girls know to ship it to you. Make sure you send us your address, and congratulations. And I have a second question for you guys. Can you tell me when is their next virtual class? Next virtual class. And this one is a big door prize. Guess what? Somebody, yes, are going to win.
I know.
Erin knows already. Somebody's gonna win our brand new Fat Quarter bundle from our beautiful collection called Poppy Seeds. And we're gonna have more of the bundles. And for everyone, the fabric is available already for pre-sale on our website. So go to our website and enjoy it, enjoy it, enjoy it.
Yes, you can get the yardage and the bundles.
Yes.
Yep.
Oh, I'm so glad.
Yep.
We have so many beautiful things. And next week's show, we're gonna be doing all the Poppy Seeds quilts. We're gonna talk about the patterns, all the quilts. Patterns are already finished, so I'm super excited for you guys. We also have a block of the month with the Poppy Seeds calls Farmers Flower Market.
Yes.
Flower Market. And guess what? You can still sign for it. And it is completely pre-cut for you. You're going to get rows of most beautiful pre-cut blocks. And it is just such a gorgeous quilt. So if you want it, you can still sign up for that one.
Yes.
I know many times when the block of the month come out, that month a lot of customers signed. Please keep it in mind. We are limited in spaces, so if you want to secure one, go now and sign up so you can be a part of next month.
Yes, and we do have a winner.
I love that. Who is our winner?
Yes, so the answer was what is the date for our next virtual class, Mini Pinehurst, so adorable. And the answer is May 17th, and our winner comes from Instagram today. Congratulations to winner Wabisha135.
Congratulations, and I hope you post this bundle on your Instagram so we can see you got it and you enjoy it. And thank you so much for playing along, and we will be shipping it to you. Please make sure email us your address.
Yes.
Now I have one more beautiful antique quilt that I want to share with you. Isn't that beautiful? It's a grandmother's fan, but a little bit different. It's set into a square, so really fun, so pretty. Another new one that came to us, and I'm so excited for the retreat girls. They're getting a trunk show of a lifetime. We have 2 trunk shows, one first night and a one last night. And oh, did I prepare beautiful quilts for the girls. The theme of our retreat is family reunion. So we're excited about welcoming all our retreaters and have a little family reunion. And I can't believe it. This is going to be our 6th year of retreat. So,
Wow.
so excited about it.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, I have 2 more questions because I have 2 more door prizes. Since I have been telling you the wrong dates on the class
gotcha.
or quilt along, when do we start Carol Quilt Along? The person that answers correct is gonna win our beautiful lighthouse silhouettes. And if there's any more questions for me, I'm ready.
Okay, perfect. And let's see here, because we had so many answers coming through. So let me see if I can find any others. Normally I try and put them to the side, but I think we're caught up for right now.
I love that.
Somebody actually did just say they couldn't find the signups on the website. I did just put the link in the chat for the subscription. So
wonderful.
Click that subscription link. You'll see all the ones that you can still enroll in. So, and normally, just so you know as well, if it says it starts in a certain month, if we still have enough room during the first month that the subscription is active, you can still sign up. So just reach out to our customer service at support@laundrybasketquilts.com or give us a call. We can help you with the sign up process if needed, but if it's still available, it'll still be online.
Oh, I love that. And when you see this bundle, and this is just the bundle. Can you imagine how beautiful the quilt is in these colors? It is one of my favorite collections for this year. Very simple. It's just blenders, but it is so lovely. I highly recommend, guys, go sign up for the block of the month or get the bundles to mix and match with other beautiful fabrics that you have from Laundry Basket. Do we have an answer for our question?
And this was for the Carol.
Carol, yes.
So we do have a winner, and the winner was, if it stops moving on me, it's Julia E. Bree. So Julia Bree, the answer is May 27th for Carol Quilt Along Start.
So just remember, May 27, we're starting Carol Quilt Along, and then our virtual class is on May 17. So if you would like to sign up for the class, go secure your spot right now. May 17, you're gonna have a time of your life with me and just enjoying 4 hours of quilting. We're gonna start 10 o'clock in the morning, go through 2 hours, take a 1 hour break for lunch, do 2 more hours. Your quilt may be done by the time we finish the class because it's nice and low, but not only worry about the quilt being finished, but what is gonna happen during the class, you get 4 hours of saturated information about how to do this quilt, do other blocks that are little pine trees. I really am excited about it. And like I said, there will be a little prize for everybody that are joining us.
Yeah.
I have some fun things. And speaking of the virtual class, we got a lot of requests to make the first quilt a little bit different sizes. We're posting a blog, so be patient. I'm getting the drawings done and we're gonna show a blog about how to make the quilt longer. So our gratitude quilt, what was our first quilt.
Perfect.
So super excited for you guys. I have one more questions for everybody.
I love that.
Yes, and somebody's gonna win one of our books. How many fat quarters we have in our brand new bundle? Poppy seeds. First person that answer correctly is gonna get a wonderful book that is perfect with this bundle because you can make so many wonderful projects.
Yeah, and I do have to just vouch for that. When I saw those fabrics in person, I was like, oh my word, they are stunning. So I'm excited to see all the new projects in those.
If anybody's looking for them, I think they are available for pre-order on the website.
Yep, yardage and bundles are all up and ready and for pre-sale, so make sure you grab those. And then while we're waiting for answers to come in, just a reminder, because I think some people joined us late, so just a reminder about that virtual class. If you are not able to watch live on Saturday, May 17th, please purchase your ticket anyways, because this is what will allow you to watch it after the fact. We won't sell the video after, so I know we got a lot of people, that were like, oh, is there still a chance because they just missed out? So make sure that you just purchase it anyways. We'll send you that link after the class is over and you can watch it at your leisure. So, and the nice thing is you're paying for the class bonus, you get that free PDF. So
Yeah, free PDF, and then in the end of the class we have that second
Yes.
bonus that we give it to you. So when you think about it, patterns sell for $12. So when you get 2 patterns, you already paid for the class. Pretty much, you get the class free. We just want to make sure that it's a little bit more exclusive and a little bit more personal, because during the class, I really love the way that we get to connect, visit, talk, and share some other things than just quilting, and how quilting inspire us or impact our daily life. So nature and quilting have a big connections.
Yes.
So not only color, the images, but there's something about it that inspire us, and many times the nature reflects in quilters' work.
Yes. Well, we do have a winner.
We do?
Yes.
Oh, I'm
so
so
the
excited.
question was, how many fabrics are in that gorgeous new poppy seed collection? The answer is 36, and our winner comes from Facebook, and it is Mary Snide.
Congratulations, Mary. I'm so happy for you. We're going to be shipping this beautiful book to you, and it does go well with those fabric. But as I'm standing here before I finish the show, guys, can you imagine this design in those beautiful colors? Would that be
wow.
amazing? Yes. Oh, I can't wait. And we have so many beautiful designs that we already did it, but I'm very much looking forward to those fabrics.
Yes.
So I hope you enjoyed today's show. You learned something, saw something, got inspired, and got to visit with us. And we're so, so thankful that you take the time and watch our shows on Thursdays. If you have any suggestions, so many of you are sending us email, and guess what? Next week's show is actually gonna be a suggestion that one of our customers had. How do you cut borders? How do you cut binding and borders from those 108-inch wide pieces? I got you, girls. We're going to be talking about that. I'm going to show you how I do it, so that way you maybe do it the same way and enjoy it. So your borders are nice and straight and you have a beautiful project. I am so thankful you tuned in today. Please make sure share with your friends this video, give us thumbs up, give us like, and go to our website and enjoy yourself. We appreciate. And I think we have something that we wanted to tell our customers about it. Isn't it about our deal of the week?
Oh, yes. So a couple more days to save.
Yeah.
Our deal of the week started on Monday, but you do have a couple more days. All of our Dallas kits are 10% off right now. So if you go to the website, I'm going to drop that link for you right here. For our sales section, you can see which colorways we do have available. There are multiples, so whether you're looking to make something for Christmas, fall, spring, winter, we've got you covered. So
I love that. And a Dallas quilt is so, so beautiful. So happy quilting and enjoy your weekend.